I'm live. Cool. Well, I had a big day so far. I got more stuff to do, but I always got to take time out for this if I can. Let's see, I didn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, now I'm all better. Got my mirror up there. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. All right. Well, I got a bunch of songs, so I'm going to start playing. This first one is a Fred Eaglesmith song, and I hope you like it. There's something about my baby, I'm not really sure, but it makes other people stop and look at her. It's not the way she walks, it's not the clothes she wears. My baby's got big hair. She says it's her religion. When I ask her what that was, says the higher the hair, the closer to God. I guess there'll always be things we ain't gonna share. My baby's got big hair. The other day she's running up on Miller Ridge. She didn't check the sign, she got stuck beneath the bridge. It took the cops an hour to get her out of there. My baby's got big hair. Well, when I take her picture, just to get her in, I turn the camera sideways, use a wide angle lens. It makes people laugh, but she don't seem to care. My baby's got big hair. My baby's got big hair. My baby's got big hair. Okie doke. Fred Eaglesmith, Big Hair. I heard that song driving down the interstate one day. It's like, oh boy, I gotta learn that one. Well, what the heck was that? Here, weird. I didn't do that on purpose. Her, here, her ear, her, whatever that is. Okay, anyway. Okay, well, I got more. I got songs. It's another Sunday. I was at a folk festival last weekend, and the weekend before that, I was at a friend's gathering, and just far away from civilization and internet, pretty much. At least far enough away that I couldn't broadcast. This next song is Paul Thorne's song. It's called Mission Temple Fireworks Stand. And I'm playing in the wrong key. Wait a minute. Wait. I saw a black man with a Bible and a sparkler in his hand. He was holding a tent revival and running a fireworks stand. Said the end of the world is coming soon, you better get on your knees. Today bottle rockets 2 for 1 and salvation's free. You know I quit my job at a big church where the milk and money flow to sell cherry bombs and Jesus at a tent beside the road. I ain't in it for the money, most cars pass on by, but I pay the rent on New Year's and the 4th of July. Here at the Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal, fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. He said that fireworks are dangerous, they can blow up in your face, so you better read the instructions, light that fuse and get away. Yeah, these things are made in China, so it's easy to see how a man who worships Buddha ain't got no guarantee. It is the Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal, fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. You said everything I'm selling is all going up in smoke. This world is like an atom bomb, it's ready to explode. So when the trumpet sounds and the Lord comes down, I'll promise you one thing: I'll be a human bottle rocket, and I'll go out with a bang. I'll leave this Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal, fire and brimstone, Mission Temple, fireworks stand. Yeah, I'll leave this Holy Ghost, the Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal, fire and brimstone, Mission Temple, fireworks stand. Alrighty. Paul Thorne song. It's an oldie goldie right here. It's red ale time. You know why? Because I'm out of porter. I ran out of porter. And right now, I'm making porter out in the backyard. It'll be ready for next Saturday, I hope. That's a long time to go without it. This next song is a Jim Croce song. Oh, rapid roar, that stock car, boy, he's too much to believe. You know he's always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He's got a tattoo on one arm that says baby. He's got another one that just say hey. And every Sunday afternoon he hits a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, rapid roar, that stock car, boy, he's the best driver in the land. Well, they say that he learned to drive a stock car, run and shine out of Alabama. Oh, the demolition derby and the figure eight, it's easy money in the bank compared to running from the man to Oklahoma City with a 500-gallon tank. Oh, rapid roar, that stock car, boy, he's too much to believe. You know he's always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He's got a tattoo on one arm that says baby. He's got another one that just say hey. And every Sunday afternoon he's a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, Roy's so cool, that racing fool, he don't know what fear's about. He do 130 mile an hour smiling at a camera with a toothpick in his mouth. He got a girl back home named Dixie Dawn, he's got honeys all along the way. Oh, you ought to hear him screaming for the dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, rapid roar, that stock car, boy, he's too much to believe. You know he's always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He's got a tattoo on one arm that says baby. He's got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Yeah, every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Rapid Roy. Oh, good. This is a good song. They're all good songs. You know what? I don't play any bad songs. Well, I do some originals. Just joking. My originals that I share are pretty good. They're not like Robert O'Kane or Lyle Love or any of those guys, but they're pretty good. I got a couple of them. This is Slade Cleaves song. Steve Brooks and Slade Cleaves. It's a little early, but it's New Year's Day, like the day before. Same old skies of gray, same empty bottles on the floor. Another year's gone by, and I was thinking once again, how can I take this blues in hand, somehow win? Give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. It's a bitter wind. Wrong verse. I'm burning oil, engine's running rough. I drive from job to job, but it's never enough. I can't find the will to just up and get away. Some kind of chain is holding me down, making me stay. Give me one good year, get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. It's a bitter wind in your face every day. It's a little sin, the way your soul away. When you start giving in, where do the promises all go? Will your darkest hour write a blank check on your soul? It's New Year's Day, like the day before. Same old skies of gray, same empty bottles on the floor. Another year's gone by, and I was thinking once again, how can I take this blues in hand, somehow win? Give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. All right, y'all. Let's see. This next song. Thanks for the thumbs ups and all of that stuff. I appreciate it. Just a Tom Paxton song that I learned long ago. Which is only possible because it's an old song. When I was just a wee little lad, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one night and gave to me a toy. Well, a wonder to behold it was, many a color bright, and the moment I laid eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. It went zip when it moved, bop when it stopped, whir when it stood still. Well, I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Well, the first time that I picked it up, I got a big surprise, 'cause right on the bottom were two big buttons that looked like big green eyes. Well, I first pushed one, then the other, then I twisted its lid, and when I set it down again, this is what it did. It went zip when it moved, bop when it stopped, whir when it stood still. Well, I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Well, it first marched left, then marched right, then marched under a chair. And when I looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. Well, I started to cry and my daddy laughed, 'cause he knew that I would find, when I turned around, my marvelous toy chugging from behind. It went zip when it moved, bop stopped. Whirr, when it stood still. Well, I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Well, that was all many years ago. Now I have my own little boy. And yesterday I gave to him my marvelous little toy. Well, his eyes nearly popped right out of his head. He gave a squeal of glee. Neither one of us knows just what it is, but he loves it just like me. It still goes zip when it moves, pop when it stops, whirr when it stands still. Well, I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Well, I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Alrighty. 'Tis the season, right? At least Walmart and Home Depot and Lowe's all think it's the season. And so it's my one song that I do for Christmas that's tongue-in-cheek. Maybe the only one I do that's tongue-in-cheek. Suddenly it's Christmas, right after Halloween. Forget about Thanksgiving, it's just a buffet in between. There's lights and tinsel in the window, they're stocking up the shelves. Santa's slaving at the North Pole in a sweatshop full of elves. Well, there's got to be a build-up to the day that Christ was born. The halls are decked with pumpkins and ears of Indian corn. Well, dragging through the falling leaves and a one-horse open sleigh. Suddenly it's Christmas, 7 weeks before the day. Suddenly it's Christmas, the longest holiday. When they say season's greetings, they mean just what they say. It's a season, it's a marathon, retail eternity, and it's not over till it's over and you throw away the tree. Outside it's positively balmy, in the air nary a nip. Suddenly it's Christmas, unbuttoned and unzipped. Well, yes, they're working overtime, Santa's little runts. Christmas comes but once a year and it goes on for 2 months. Christmas carols in December and November too. It's no wonder we're depressed when the whole thing is through. Well, finally it's January, let's sing Auld Lang Syne. But here comes another heartache, shaped like a valentine. Suddenly it's Christmas, the longest holiday. The season is upon us, a pox, it won't go away. It's a season, it's a marathon, retail eternity, and it's not over till it's over and you throw away the tree. No, it's not over till it's over and you throw away the tree. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. Suddenly it's great. That's a Loudon Wainwright song, if I didn't say that already. It's a Michael Reno Harrell song. It's his take on living in the South here. Because we know it's different down here. Well, it's mustard on hot dogs, ketchup on French fried potatoes, gravy on biscuits and cornmeal on fried green tomatoes. If you're cooking a pig, you gotta start about 3 in the morning. If you go to the beach, pay attention to hurricane warnings. Well, you don't order grits, they just come anytime you say eggs. Clear fingernail polish when chiggers get a hold of your legs. Don't drink the moonshine unless you know where it was made. Never stand in the sun anytime you can sleep in the shade. These aren't rules, it's just some things that we figured out to make living easy when you're living here in the South. Bless your little heart. Honeysuckle tastes sweet if you suck the back end of the blossom. And catfish tastes great, but I don't know so who eats possum. If you're planting a garden, a little Ford tractor will do. Yeah, but get a John Deere if you've got more than an acre or two. Try to eat lunch where the waitresses all call you an old tractor tire painted white and placed in the yard. Makes a quite stunning planter, but don't use the tire from a car. You see a car tire you tie to a rope and you hang from a tree. And tobacco juice works like a champ when you're stung by a bee. These aren't rules, they're just some things that we figured out to make living easy when you're living here in the South. Well, you all is plural. If it's only one, just say you. It's all right to be Mormon or Catholic or Hindu or Jew. You see, the Baptists don't own the South, they just use the name. Iced tea ain't for breakfast, and all barbecue ain't the same. Try to eat lunch where the waitresses all call you honey. Maybe one of these days even Jim, Bob, and Billy will be funny. The fact that people make money bass fishing is simply amazing. And NASCAR is kicking IndyCar's ass at car racing. These aren't rules, it's just some things that we figured out to make living easy when you're living here in the South. These aren't rules, it's just some things that we figured out. Now ain't living easy since you're living here in the South. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Oh, well, it's time for John Prine song, isn't it? So there's always time for John Prine. Somewhere along the day. I always try to make sure I get in at least one. I have done shows where I've done 13. But that's not this week. That's his birthday or whatever. Well, I've been thinking lately of people I meet, the car wash on the corner and the hole in the street, the way my ankles hurt with shoes on my feet. I'm wondering if I'm going to see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. Yeah, we'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Oh, whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again, again. Well, I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. I used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I'd go to town and drink, give the girls a pinch, but I don't think they ever even noticed me. Yes, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. Yeah, we'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. On my very first job, I said thank you and please. They made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared to be. Then they only give me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. Yeah, we'll forgive each other till you both turn blue. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Hi, everybody who's out there. I can never tell. I know that the little indicator that I have is not right, but right now it says one person is watching. Who are you? It's a song by Trout Fishing in America. It's kind of a Halloween song. I have to drink something besides beer or I'll run out before the end of the show. Well, my parents went out this afternoon and left me all alone. Well, I wish I would have gone with them. Wish I never stayed at home. 'Cause I'm gonna be in big trouble when my parents get back today, because this afternoon the monsters came to my house to play. There was a dragon in the kitchen, that's why the ceiling's black. And a vampire drank all the Kool-Aid, and a witch chased off the cat. Yeah, the fly threw up some oopy goop, and that's what clogged the drain. Yeah, the blob sat on the sofa, and he left an awful stain. Yeah, I'm gonna be in big trouble when my parents get back today, because this afternoon the monsters came to my house to play. Well, Frankenstein wanted to play baseball, so I told him to play outside. Well, he didn't hear a word I said, that's how the TV died. What happened to the table? Yeah, they're probably going to ask. There was a big guy with a chainsaw and a scary hockey mask. Yeah, I'm going to be in big trouble when my parents get back today, because this afternoon the monsters came to my house to play. Well, the ghost flew through the closet and knocked the clothes all off the rack. Well, the mummy tore the sheets up and wore them, 'cause he was starting to unwrap. Yeah, the werewolf ate all the cookies, and then he ate the cookie jar, and he was going to eat me too, so I hid behind the door. Yeah, I'm going to be in big trouble when my parents get back today, because this afternoon the monsters came to my house to play. Big Trouble, Trout Fishing in America song. Oh, yeah. So, if any of you folkies are out there listening, that were around a few years back when Mike Campbell was here, I got this song from Mike Campbell. He got it from Hobo Jim. And it's a pretty cool song. It's called Fishing for Chickens. Well, Grandpa gave me a fishing pole, but we didn't have a fishing hole. Well, that didn't matter, it didn't bother either of us. Oh, he'd sit out there on the old front porch with a rusty can of kernel corn. We'd bait our hooks and cast out in the dust, fishing for chickens, trying to catch a big one. There's white ones, black ones, yellow ones, red ones. Don't matter, just as long as I get one. Mama finds out, gonna catch another licking, 'cause Mama don't like nobody fishing for chickens. I remember the time when I got in on a feeding frenzy in a school of hens. I was reeling one in when Mama came flying through the door. She said, "Cut that loose, son, before you kill it." I said, "It's too late, Mama. Grease up the skillet." I knew she's gonna wring my neck for sure. Fishing for chickens, gonna bet you big un. There's white ones, black ones, yellow ones, red ones. Don't matter, just as long as I get one. Mama finds out, gonna catch another licking, 'cause Mama don't like nobody fishing for chickens. Now every morning in the misty light, while my mom was sleeping tight, I'd be sitting by Grandpa's side, waiting for chickens to fight. I was sitting on a top step dreaming a bit when I felt that leghorn rooster hit. Grandpa yelled, "Boy, that's the biggest one of them all. If you land them, kid, well, sure enough, we'll take them to town and get them stuffed. When your mom ain't looking, we'll hang that rooster on the wall." Yeah, fishing for chickens, trying to catch a big one. There's black ones, yellow ones, red ones. Don't matter, just as long as I get one. And Mama finds out, gonna catch another licking, 'cause Mama don't like nobody fishing for chickens. Yeah, Mama don't like nobody fishing for chickens. Okie dokie, fishing for chickens. Indeed, indeed. Well, this guy here played this song for Arlo Guthrie at the Quiet Night in Chicago in 1971. I guess it was in Chicago. And wanted to play him this song, and Arlo said, "Well, if you buy me a beer, I'll listen to your song." So Arlo recorded this song, and in 1972 it was a top 20 hit for Arlo. It's first recorded by Steve Goodman on Gathering at the Earl of Old Town in 1970, which was released in 1971. You might recognize this one. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old men in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep are rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all you feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Well, nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning, through the Mississippi darkness rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rails still ain't earned the dues. The conductor sings his song again, the passengers will please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. City of New Orleans. Let's see, this one here is a song by Todd Snyder. Hope y'all are having a good time. I am. I'm having a fine time. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm not going to do that song because it fell out of my brain. This is a song by Andrew Calhoun. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. First they start some silly song, try to make you sing along, always drag it out too long. Folk singers are boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. Well, it's a sing-along song, so I'd like for you to sing along, even though I can't hear you out there, but, you know. So anyway, it's pretty complicated, but I'll read it off to you the next time it comes around on the guitar. You might need to write this down. Boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. Got it? First they sing a song about a train. And they sing a song about a train. Then they sing a song about a train. Folk singers are boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. Well, I didn't hear anybody that time. So next time it comes around, let's get in on the chorus there. Folk singers have flabby buns. They all play the same bass runs. They're against the private ownership of handguns. Folk singers are boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. Well, I think some of y'all were singing out there. Let's try and do it again the next time it comes around. Folk singers have flabby buns. They all play the same bass runs. They're against the private ownership of handguns. Folk singers are boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. We've got a couple more verses here. Folk singers are born to lose. They wear old and ratty shoes and they try to sing the blues. And they're really boring. Boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. Well, this is the last verse and the last chorus, so let's sing out loud enough so I can hear you here in Tampa. Give us salsa, give us soul, give us good old rock and roll. Pass the ball and pass the bowl. Folk singers are boring, 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 so boring. Nobody comes to the coffee house. Folk singers are boring. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one I haven't played for a while. It's a Jim Infantino song. If you listen to me very often, this guy's also the one that does the song Stress. They're not ready to sing till I drink some beer. All right, let's try this. They're not ready for me at the office. They're not ready for me at the mall. 'Cause when I come walking in with my pair of big chinos, the van's gonna hit the wall. And I wear them because they're humongous. And I wear them because they are tan. And there's nothing else in my whole wardrobe I wear makes me feel like a man. No, they're just not prepared for my pair of big chinos. My pair of big chinos. My big, they're so damn big. Well, I wear a size 34 in the waist. They're a size 88 and a half. Well, they're fatty on buckle on Chaplin-sized chinos. But don't you laugh, and you ain't gonna see my shirt pocket, 'cause I buckled them up at my chin. And it's only my arms and my head that sticks out. The rest is all khaki. You better watch out for my pair of big chinos. My pair of big chinos. My big, they're so damn big. No one understands me. No one understands me. No one understands me. So I gotta break out and express myself. So I bought me a pair of reading lamps, and I strapped them both onto my belt. And I'm going out dancing tonight. night at the club, and all you will see are my wiggle and self of my pair of big Cheetos, my pair of big Cheetos, my big, they're so damn big. All right. Well, I fairly recently, that's it, I'll drink here. Compared to his career, I fairly recently discovered Keb Mo. And if you haven't listened to much of Keb Mo, you should. He's an excellent player, excellent singer. I went and saw him live. At the Capitol or the one down in Sarasota somewhere, Van Wezel. Not sure which one. I've seen a few lately, so I get a little confused. But in any case, it's a fairly old song of his, and I like it. Let's go drifting through the trees. Let's go sailing on the sea. Let's go dancing on the juke joint floor. Leave our troubles all behind and have a party so easily forgotten. The most important thing is that like a melody in the moonlight in your eyes, and a song lasts forever, keeps on getting better all the time. Life is beautiful, life is wondrous, every star above shining just for us. Life is beautiful on a stormy night. Somewhere in the world the sun is shining bright. I get crazy, so afraid that I might lose you one fine day, and I'll be nothing but a tired old man. And I don't want to be without you at the party, so easily forgotten. The most important thing is that I love you, I do. And I won't spend my days and nights walking through this crazy world with you. Life is beautiful, life is wondrous, every star above is shining just for us. Life is beautiful on a stormy night. Somewhere in the world the sun is shining bright. So easily forgotten. The most important thing is that I love you, I do. And I won't spend my days and nights walking through this crazy world with you. Life is beautiful, life is wondrous, every star above shining just for us. Life is beautiful on a stormy night. Somewhere in the world, sun is shining shining bright. Alrighty. Let's see. It's a song that a lot of people think is a John Prine song. It's actually a Blaze Foley song, but John Prine did an excellent job of covering this. And John Prine didn't cover very many things, I can tell you. He did cover Stephen Foster. But for the most part, John did mostly original stuff. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat, trying to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where the people say y'all, sing a song with a friend, change the shape that I'm in, get back in the game and start playing again. Well, I'd like to stay, but I might have to go and start over again. Might go back down to Texas, might go somewhere that I've never been. Get up in the morning, go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone, change the words to the song, start singing again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons and play, turn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. Going down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat, trying to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. But down where the people say y'all, feed the pigeons and play, turn the night to day. Start talking again when I know what to say. Hi Paula, how are you? Welcome to the show. If you just got here, it's almost over, but as you know, you can go back and watch the reruns of it. It'll be up on my music page in just a little while here. In fact, I think this is going to be my last song. I think so. I'm a little early, but fingers are getting a little sore. Yep. Haven't been practicing. I've been working too hard. That's what it is. So I'm going to do a Robert O'Keefe song right here. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and hope you finish out a great weekend, and hope you show up next week for the next show. Sherry was a waitress at the only joint in town. She had a reputation as a girl who'd been around. Down Main Street after midnight, brand new pack of cigs, a fresh one hanging from her lips, a beer between her legs. She'd ride down to the river and meet with all her friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Sonny was a loner, he was older than the rest. He was going in the Navy, but he couldn't pass the test. So he hung around town, he sold a little pot, The law caught wind of Sonny one day got caught. He was back in business when they set him free again. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Sonny's playing 8-ball at the joint where Sherry works when some drunken out-of-towner put his hand up Sherry's skirt. Sonny took his pool cue, laid the drunk out on the floor, stuffed $1 in her tip jar, walked on out the door. She's running right behind him, reaching for his hand. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. She jumped into his pickup. Sonny jammed her down in gear. Sonny looked at Sherry, said, "Let's get on out of here." The stars were high above them. The moon was in the east. Yeah, the sun was setting on them when they reached Miami Beach. They got a motel by the water and a quart of Bombay gin. The road goes on forever and party never ends. Well, they soon ran out of money, but Sonny knew a man who knew some Cuban refugees who dealt in contraband. Sonny met the Cubans in a house just off the route with a briefcase full of money and a pistol in his boot. Yeah, the cards were on the table when the law came busting in. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, the Cubans grabbed the goodies. Sonny grabbed the jack. He broke the bathroom window and he climbed on out the back. Sherry drove the pickup to the alley on the side where a lawman tackled Sonny and was reading him his ride. She stepped out in the alley with a single shot 410. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Well, they left the lawman lying. They made their getaway. They got back to the motel just before the break of day. Sonny threw her all the money and he blew a little kiss. If they ask you how this happened, say, "I forced you into this." She watched as his taillights disappeared around the bend. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. It's Main Street after midnight, just like it was before, 21 months later at the local grocery store. Sherry buys a paper and a cold 6-pack of beer. The headline reads that Sonny is going to the chair. She pulls back onto Main Street in her new Mercedes-Benz. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. All right, thanks for joining in, y'all. I hope you have a great week, great weekend. Next weekend, until I see you again next Sunday, right here, same time, same place. I should be here. I don't think I got anything planned, so hopefully we'll catch you guys next week. I'm out of here for now. Bye, y'all.